people say marriage with the intention of divorce. And unfortunately, a number of even prominent Islamic speakers are doing this and they're not talking about it. A lot of the people that do the Misyar marital arrangements, they use it as a cover for a second secret wife, or an affair, or a religious
that's where the
affair.
deceit lies.
That's where the deceit lies, because and then they'll
say Islamically, I don't need to inform my wife.
Yeah, so ethics and morals should be the same with the Islamic thing to do, but it's the way we understand Islamically. Islamically is the legal bare minimum.
No, it's okay.
So when we say Islamically, it's like the bare minimum, and it's like now what some people are doing, some Sunnis are doing, is where they spoke about is this whole idea of marriage with the intention of divorce, which is what you spoke about. Where a man will contract a marriage with a woman, he'll give her a dowry, he'll bring 2 witnesses, they might even have a walima, there's a sheikh, and in his intention, because maybe he's only in this country for a short period of time, maybe 6 months, even a year, he's going to divorce her after 6 months, even after 2 weeks.
He doesn't stipulate that to anyone.
He doesn't stipulate. So this,
Misyar.
So Misyar is also known as like traveller's marriage, and this is only came back in the last 20-30 years. It's very similar. So you have 2 types of Misyar. You have Misyar, which is like the marriage with the intention of divorce, because Misyar, by the way, is like a musafir, a passerby. Or you have a Misyar is where a woman forgoes her rights. So a woman has the right to
specific rights, or
it could be any. Right. So like in the marital contract, a woman can say, I know you have to provide for me financial maintenance, a house, all the rest of it. I forgot you don't have to provide me for anything. So, and a number of women, especially women who are divorced, women who are single mothers, some women who just want intimacy, but they've got money, widows, this is what they would agree to. A lot of Muslims, they look at the religion purely from a legalistic perspective, and they ignore the morals and the ethics and the spirit of the law, and that's a problem. And you find these abuses, and I mentioned earlier when we were speaking about like marriage fraud, you don't find this mainly amongst like non-Muslims or non-practicing people. It's mainly amongst so-called practicing people, because in their mind they know that
they're trying to get away. What's the loophole?
It's like they're trying to deceive Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You can't deceive, because you can deceive a human being, you can deceive a scholar, you can deceive the people, but you can't deceive Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But it's where the woman is thinking this is going to be a long-term committed relationship, he's going to be here for the rest of our lives, or he's going to take me back to his country, and then he just divorces her. I'm like, that is wrong. And unfortunately, a number of even prominent Islamic speakers are doing this, and they're not talking about it.
And we spoke about in the last podcast about someone who has...
to mention the names?
I'm not going to mention names, but there's a number. I would love to, honestly, because what they're doing, they're misrepresenting the religion. If they had got, because this is like, again, when we're talking about, they will say, oh, it's consensual. Yes, it's consensual, but what it's
consensual with the fact that she believes
exactly.
There's deceit.
Watch the full episode and subscribe for